Welcome to the porch, y'all. Grab your tea. It's a Mississippi morning. Let's get it. Hoodges to the check, cousin Charlie's on the map. Got the true crime loaded and the tea on tap. From the sip to the screen, yeah, I'm cornbread fed. Talking hell, talking wealth, get the negativity dead. I'm a sweet southern belle with a little bit of hood. If you stay in your lane, then it's all good. But you're testing me. Yeah, I'm everyone's cousin. I'm the sweetness and the light. But don't get it twisted, I can go all night. Heart made of gold, but a tongue like a knife. Come for my people and you're playing with your life from the step. Whole lot of sweet little hood in the flare. Cross that line, honey, say your prayer. Oh, you thought cause I smiled that I wouldn't clap back. Got the logic, got the facts, and I pick up the slack. I'm a gamer, I'm a talker, I'm a content queen. But it's Charlie get mean when you step on the scene. Don't let the huggies fool you, don't let the smile trick you. I got that muddy water flow and it's gonna hit you. Check the mic, stand by for the cuss out. We can keep it cute, we can keep it classy. Or I can get good, I can get sassy. Bring the drama, Miss Charlie runs this show. Protect your peace, Huddies. Bless your heart.
Shout out to JB Longwind for that amazing intro song that I got to make a video for. JB Longwind had made that amazing intro for me, intro song. I accept all free intro songs if anybody wants to send them, and or anything that they want to, do. I've had some amazing people do some amazing things for me. This guest banner right here, hold on, I'll show you. I miss her so much. Was made by an amazing human being for me. Where's it at? It should be in my media assets. I got to go up to the top though. And I think I still have it as a banner. I do. This was made for me by one of my friends, and I miss her dearly. She made this. She also made another one. She made this one right here. They're amazing. I miss her. She's good with the AI music too and shit. I miss her, and she knows who she is. She'll come back whenever she chooses to. But just sending her out some love. What up, Miss Raditha? Good morning. What up? Well, the thing is, my brother from another mother. Gamecock Jenny, how's my nephews doing? Hey, my Libra sister, Butterfly. I've been real sick, y'all. I forced myself to go live this morning to tell you the God honest truth. I think I'm having an autoimmune response. It's the only thing that I can think of. So when I go to the doctor on the 19th, if this is still happening, and it's only in 9 days, so I believe it will be, I'm going to have them run a gambit of blood tests. Most likely, I'm going to ask them to run for autoimmune response, because it's just doing your research, you know what I mean? Shit ain't adding up. So, yeah, I'm going to have them do some testing for me. Let me know what's up with that, sis, okay? Are they going to reschedule and do another surgery, or, you know what I'm saying? I love you, sis. I hope you're feeling okay. I know how it is, boo, so I can't really, I'll be like, get better, but you can't just get better, like snap your fingers. It don't work that way. But I can still pray and hope you feel better, you know what I mean? Soon, but I know how that feels. You know what I mean? But I love you, sis. I just want you to know that. I've been trying to keep up with what's going on YouTube, But when you're sick and you don't feel good, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on. What up, Miss Wanda? I know I've missed probably a lot of things that have went on. I will say rest in peace to Oilers fan for life. He was only 40 years old and he passed away. If y'all knew him from another sector, his name was Oilers fans for life. He passed away. Please say a prayer for a beautiful lady I know named Miss Rosalind. Her son is in the hospital right now. She needs prayers and her son needs prayers. I'm trying to think of happy heavenly birthday to Miss Ann and to our beautiful CFM queen and her lovely sister who is a heavenly, up in heaven or whatnot. What up, Mr. Mike Honcho? Shout out to them. Our beautiful CFM queen had her birthday Sunday, and her sister's a heavenly, up in heaven with us. She's a heavenly angel. You ain't dreaming, Frog. You ain't drinking. Oh, he is finally home. Thank you, God. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Jesus. I got to do something for my frog right quick. Y'all know when my frog walks in the room, that's my frog. I got to do something for my frog. Where's it at? Where's my frog music at? Oh, my God. They're going to make me not be able to find my stuff no more. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, there it is.
I'm Mr. Frog. This is my show. I eat the bug. I'm Mr. Frog. This is my show. I eat the bug.
What up, Frog? How's your lily pads doing this morning? Did you get the good bugs or didn't you? You know, I got to do that for my frog. And I have not forgotten that I got to get the ugly Wanda sound. I have not forgotten. I think I did get it. No, I got these ones.
Look what I can do. Look what I can do.
You need to take a chill pill, you know?
Homie, don't play that.
I got the homie don't play that sound though. I don't know why. I can't. It's like you can't get a good ugly Wanda sound. I'm gonna have to record one with a screen recorder and do it my damn self, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I like my soundboard. I miss y'all too. And I know, Miss Raditha, I looked for you yesterday and I didn't see you go live. Am I not getting notifications or you didn't go live? Because I've been looking, but I also been sick. So I know I've been missing a lot, more than I normally would. Y'all know I normally don't miss shit. But I've been missing a lot recently. Also, for my beef sector people, Lemon, is you fucking crazy, bro? Don't fuck with the damn big dogs. Is you crazy, dog? There's something, folks, you don't go around poking. I'm just saying, you already poked Diva. You don't poke Diva. You already went and poked VS. You don't poke it. There are some people you just don't fuck with. That's like playing in the lion's den. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm going to say this. I ain't scared of JT and MT, but I'm fucking afraid of some of them women. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't fucking be no fool. Shit. If them women got on JT and MT and JT be praying for their lives. I'm telling you, those women don't play. Man. Oh, y'all are now doing Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, so I have to make sure I remember that. And doing the same time, Miss Raditha, the same time, so I can make sure that I keep that, in my memory bank. Sometimes YouTube don't give me notification. And that way I can keep it on my memory bank. Because, I always try to show up for your lives. Okay, same time. Okay. Because I try to keep a memory of that, so that I don't miss your live streams. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes YouTube don't give me notification. I have to physically look for your channel. And so if I know about what time your lives are, then I go visit them. I'm going to go ahead and post Miss Raditha's link. If y'all are not subscribed, please do so. Miss Raditha is an amazing person. She does trivia and, we just sit there and talk and bullcrap sometimes. Sometimes we'll talk about current events, true crime. You never know what we're going to be talking about anytime It's her, Miss Perdita, and our beautiful co-host over there, Miss Crazy Brat. Okay. And Miss, and it's so much fun. Yeah. And we just be over there talking sometimes, and Miss Perdita drop the link and she'll do an open panel where we just sit there and talk and ask everybody how they doing. And, it's just a good conversation. She'll do some trivia stuff and we learn stuff. Oh, we're doing a game tonight. Oh, that sounds cool. Mr. Mike, you know how that goes. They like to play. Y'all all be playing with each other. Y'all block you 1 minute. I love you the next. Y'all be playing too much sometimes. Sometimes they gotta smack you with the branches a little bit. Sometimes he just needs a timeout, needs to sit in the corner, Sometimes we got to put Mr. Mike, but nobody puts Mike in a corner. Okay, I'm sorry, like nobody puts baby in a corner. Sorry. Had to do it. I don't even know what's going on, to tell you the truth. What's going on with on that side of YouTube, really. I've been trying to keep up, but it's like I know that Angel Gotti and JT still have their thing going on. I don't even know what JT's doing nowadays, nor do I care. To tell you the goddamn truth, I don't give a good damn. And then I know I haven't even watched anything anybody's up there. I do know I saw that Leanne called out Bob and basically asking, will the real Bob Farrell please stand up and get rid of whoever the fuck it is now? Pretty much is what I got from that post. For some reason, I wanted to start singing, that people like the old him and not the new him, not the vicious, just asshole. People said that he used to be fun to hang around with, used to be fun and cool, and now he's talking shit about somebody he once supposedly cared about, Dylan, and all the, he's talking about the Dylan case and whatnot. And they say that he's changed. I don't know. I never knew the man, so I have no idea. That's just what I read into it. And then I don't know what's going on. I ain't seen the Suge dude and I don't know how long, so I don't know what happened to that guy. I don't know if he's still going live or not. Shit. I don't know. I know that channel's been disappearing. I've been hearing about stuff like that on all sides of YouTube. So I have no idea in some of this stuff because I've been so sick. I've been trying to keep up with me and well, the thing is, they're still doing our Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream. Now we are changing up a little bit. We're still talking about mental health, but we're also doing like current events and things. Oh, you think he's on Rumble? Oh, okay. I know that I ain't seen or had hair or heard nothing about him, so I thought he just disappeared, I know that there was a whole group of people talking about he liked letting a dog lick his ass or some bullshit or lick his. Hey, that's fucked up, man. We don't do bestiality. Like, leave the animals alone, okay? You can be a freak and wave your freak flag as much as you fucking want to, but leave the children and leave the animals alone, okay? That's fucking just gross. Don't do that shit. Ooh, they innocent little cherubs. Don't fuck with the animals. That's just gross. I don't care if you want to go sleep with ladyboys in Taiwan or wherever the fuck you go. And here's the thing: stand in your ish. Like if you got a certain proclivity or whatever, just be you. Damn it! Don't be like, oh, that's not me. But you like to call other people bad names and be homophobic. Just stand in your ish. Like, yeah, I did that shit, and the fuck you mean? Like, I don't know why people can't just be themselves. I don't get that shit. Just be yourself. But don't be messing with the children. Don't be messing with the animals, okay? That's too far. Well, I hope wherever you're going, Mr. Mike, you're safe wherever you go, and I hope you come back in one piece. And sending you so much love. Thank you for showing up this morning. I know a lot of times people get busy in the mornings. You know what I'm saying? They got lives, they got work, they got things they got to do. I get it. I know that everybody can't be here when they want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I know some people have to sneak to be here. So shout out to all my bushwatchers who is at work right now. And I'm not talking too loud so you won't get in trouble with your boss. They can't hear it over your headphones. Okay, I just wanted to shout out to y'all. Because I know some of y'all sneaking to watch me while you're working. So thank you. Shout out to my replay gang also, because I know that sometimes people have to catch replays because, you know what I'm saying, you live when they busy, you know, that's how it goes. What up on the sidelines? The best side is on the sidelines. How you doing on the sidelines? I basically forced myself to go live this morning. I'm trying to get back in my routine, even if I'm sick, even if I'm not feeling good. I have not felt good for 2 weeks now. I was running an on and off low grade fever. And kind of last night, I did run another. I've been on and off running low grade fevers. And then I get cold, clammy skin, and then I'll be like chillier than normal. Like it's not even cold in the house, but I feel cold. Then I have that thing where I have the hot head, but my whole body's cold. It's weird. But I hate the cold clamminess. You know, like that clammy feeling. I hate that fucking feeling. I don't know about y'all, but I hate that fucking feeling. It just, ugh. And then I got that sweaty. I'm a person, I'm going to explain something to y'all. I don't sweat that much, right? Even when it's like hot out and like summer here, I've never been one to like sweat a lot. And I know the other day I was sweating so fucking bad, dude. Like sweating. Like I've never sweated that much in my life. And like I had to change shirts and shit. That's not like me. You know what I mean? Like my boobs were sweating, my underarms were sweating. I don't normally do that. I don't normally have that issue. Like I sweat like a normal person, but not excessively. And even then, sometimes I think that's why I don't cool off enough during the summertime. I don't sweat enough, if that makes sense. But yeah, so having to deal with all that shit and then being sick all the time. And I will say hubby was super sweet. I've been playing Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I don't know if any of y'all play video games or Resident Evil or whatever, but I'm a huge junkie for Resident Evil. I own all the games. All the ones that can be owned in today's society. Because there are some things from the past that are not available, right? But I'm a huge Resident Evil and Silent Hill fan. And because I didn't feel good, I got it on opening day. And an early birthday present, as you would say. But I'm going to start pulling me a Jay Dunn. Y'all may not know her. Jay Dunn is amazing. I love her. Dundada and her beautiful puppy dog, Zulu. And I'm going to start saying in my 39th year when I turn 39 this year. I will say this. I'm not huge on the drama and the bullshit unless I have to. Like if I start seeing somebody attacking one of y'all unprovoked and y'all ain't did shit, then yeah, I'm going to jump off the porch and I'm going to say something. But on my time, that's something I want to put a disclaimer out there. I will not jump off the porch and cuss a hoe out when you want me to. Not talking about my beautiful subbies. I'm talking about when my attackers want me to. I'm not going to do it when you want me to do it because I'm not on your timeline. You're on mine, bitch. And when I want to jump off that porch and talk shit on you, I will. If I don't feel like doing it, I'm not going to. And there's nothing you can do or say to make me do what you want me to do when you want me to do it. I'm going to do it when I want to do it. When I feel like it. Okay? Because you're on my timeline, not the other way around. You can't troll me to jump off the porch. You can't make me do it when you want me to. I'm my own person. I'm going to do what I want, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it. Point blank, period. You can kiss both sides of my ass cheeks. That's all I got to say. I always tell people to kiss my ass, but there are some folks I don't want them nowhere near my ass to kiss me. Like, I don't want them in 10 feet. I want them bitches to stay 10 feet back. So I don't know why I tell a motherfucker to kiss my ass, knowing I don't want their nasty ass lips near me. Ugh. Some bitches need a birthday. Hey, I saw that the One Tooth Wonder finally got that damn tooth pulled. Good for you, bro. You been needing to do that. I'm glad you finally listened. I guess I'm the only one that tells you the goddamn truth that you need to hear. You stop saying people are haters and start listening. Shit. Some people dumb as hell. They just don't want to listen when you're trying to tell them the truth. The facts don't give a fuck about your feelings. They just don't. Okay? Facts don't care about your feelings, baby. The facts are always going to be the facts. You know what I mean? And fact of the matter is, most of y'all motherfuckers are dumber than hell running around after a motherfucker who don't give a damn about you. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I would not be chasing a motherfucker who done told me I don't give a fuck about you, and knowing it's ruining my reputation and who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, could have had amazing live streams, could have had, people who actually gave a fuck, and now you have nothing. You brought it on yourself, though. That's like, I'm gonna say this, with the situation with AG and JT. She chose that situation. She caused her own situation. She lost a lot of good people over that bullshit. That was stupid. What up, CFM Queen? Because she lost a lot of people who technically had her back the long way. Oh, no. See, I wouldn't do that. I ain't throwing away my A1 day ones for a piece of shit who runs them away because they like to be racist and shit. That is, like, I understand giving people the benefit of the doubt. I get that. I do. Because I've done it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we hard-headed. We don't want to listen. But when it comes to like, hey, you're telling my people to go the fuck away. You're cussing my people out. You're threatening my people. You're like, poor Mr. White was just over here chilling in chat. He ain't do nothing. And they fucking doxed him. And the only chat person he was in that they called a hater was me. I've never been a hater of Angel Gotti. I've never been a hater of Jesse Roth or whatever her name is. I don't talk about them people. So what the fuck? We were over here talking about like eating and drinking and coffee and you know what I'm saying? Like nothing to do with them. And he never spoke bad about them. In fact, he spoke nothing but good on them. And they allowed that shit to happen to that dude. And sir, I'm going to say this. I don't know why you still go over there after they done that to you. I wouldn't be near them because they showed you who they are. They showed you they don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? To me, that like they allowed that man to come after you, to dox you, to bother you, and threw you out like you wasn't shit. Don't that show the other people the same thing? Instead of, I took up for you, and I not even know you like that. Yeah. What up, Zorro Dominus? Oh, I like the last name, Dominus, because I don't know why, but your name makes me want to like sing a song, and it's like, Zorro Dominus, Zorro Dominus. I don't know why. I don't know. Hell yeah. No reason. Just be chilling. You know what I mean? What up, the panel verse? How you doing this morning? What up, G2K, my brother from another mother? I hope you feeling all right. Oh, man, that shit you shared the other day about that Arctic fox. Dude, oh, my God. He got caught by the predator hunters. And his channel was supposed to be, wasn't he supposed to be, like, helping kids and shit, but then he over here talking dirty to, man, that's some fucked up shit, bro. And that's another thing. Some of these trolls who wanted to go after G2K or Harley Dad, why didn't y'all go after real predators like that? Like, for real. There's proven enough of them out there. Why don't you go after the real motherfuckers who really need to get got? Like Arctic Fox, there was this other dude, forgot his name. He was acting like he was some kind of pastor or reformed or some bullshit. And he was a fucking, like, there's real people out there who really do fucked up shit, but y'all won't go after them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, It's like there's real bad people and y'all just ignore them and go after the good people. It's just dumb as shit, man. Like, if you're gonna troll and go after bad people, go after bad people. Like, don't go after the real good people. Go after the actual problems. Like, there are real problems and real problem people here on YouTube. Like, them coming after me or somebody else or something like that. Yeah, no, there are actual people on here who are bad. You know what I'm saying? Bad people. And they just, like, you know what I mean? Zorro, I'm gonna make sure I subscribe to your channel. I see that you do something with rock formations, I believe it looks like. Pretty cool actually. Because I don't, if you break those up, some of those have like stuff in them and stuff. Like what do you call that? Like, that's a pretty cool rock right there. I'm just saying. I used to have a rock collection, believe it or not, and I like how rocks are formed. Technically, a lot of rocks, nature forms them. It's pretty cool. And I had this one rock that had like, it would look like a heart. It was really cool. And then I found some really smooth ones. I was like, yeah, I don't know why I got into rocks, but yeah, it is what it is. That's what I'm talking about, CFM. Like, use your energy to do good. Like, if you're one of those people that want to go after people, like, there's a lot of bad people on here. Like, go after them. Like, use your superpower of being a troll and being, you know, like that against bad people. Like, actual bad people. Confirmed bad people. You know, use your superpower for good. For the betterment of YouTube, for the betterment of communities. I'm gonna say this: if I was like a major doxer and a major, like, troll and a major person who did something, that's what I would do. I would go after these piece of shit motherfuckers, and I would make their life a living hell. You know what I mean? That's just me. But yeah, no, I've been super not feeling well. I'm trying to force myself right now to get back into the routine, to try to keep, you know, and also I know that a lot of y'all were worried about me and want me to get better, and I'm trying. My ears are still draining. That is very true, G2K. And the fact that, I'm going to say this, I'm going to tell you what they're jealous of. It's the fact that you get so much respect. You know what I'm saying? What up, little nephew? How you doing, world unknown? I hope you're going to have a good spring break, little nephew. It's also, a lot of times when it comes to that, it's, they want to be in your shoes where they get the same respect. Where they get people who respect you so much and care about you that you get so much loyalty. They want that, but they don't understand you earned that. You know what I'm saying? And they could earn it too if they were good people. That's what they don't understand. If they actually took the time to become a better person and stood in their ish and you know, was a real human being, and acted like a good person, or not even acted, was a good person, they would get the same shit. But because of what they're doing, they're not, you know? And that's the thing. They don't understand you earned that respect. You earned that loyalty. You know what I mean? You put in the work and other people put it in with you. You know, together y'all formed a bond and all these things. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what they don't understand. It's like me and myself and I, being in the beef sector for so long, I earned my respect in the beef sector. I earned my place. I didn't just get it handed to me. I had to put in years of work and be there and support people and show who I am. You know, you don't just get given anything. When you build or you talk to people and you build those rapports, and you get like loyalty, you get care and all these things, and you care about other people, it's all of you have to do it for each other kind of thing. And it's, you earn that. You don't just get given it. It takes time. It takes energy. And some people think that they're so amazing they should just get it right away. That's not the way it works. That's not the way the world works. That's not the way friendship works. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to put into friendship in order to get back. It's like, you know what I mean? You have to earn it. You don't just get given anything in life. That's not the way life works. That's what I'm saying. They don't understand that you have earned every ounce of respect that you get from what the things that you do, from how you are as a human, how you treat others. And if they sat there and tried to earn that same thing and actually work, put in the hard work, then they would get the same returns, but they refuse to do that and expect shit to just be handed to them. And that's not the way it works. That's not how it works at all. And they're not going to get it. So they're jealous and they want to tear others down, which makes people not like them. So you're literally being counterproductive to yourself. And it's just, it's like watching a stupid ass motherfucker keep walking into the same wall. And they know the wall is there. And they know they can walk around it, but they keep slamming themselves face first into it. It's like, that's what it's like watching when dumb people do that shit. Yeah. It's like them knowing the map, but keep going the wrong direction. Just like the old adage, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You try to teach people, you try to explain to people where they're going wrong, and they don't want to listen. Like, I tried to tell that one specific person, hey, you're wrong. You're doing fucked up shit. Stand in your ish. Apologize. Be real about it. But the dumbass kept going around in circles and slamming into that wall like a stupid idiot. Didn't want to listen. I got you. But yeah, no, a lot of these people, you try to tell them and try to help them, right? And go, hey, you're fucking up. And they don't want to fucking listen. They just don't. Let me pin this link. There we go. But you got a nice rock collection, Zoro, if you're still here. Just saying. Nice rock collection going on there. Found some nice pieces. But no, yeah, so you try, like, when you tell somebody, hey, you're fucked up, hey, you're doing wrong, hey, you know what I'm saying, and they don't want to listen, you just got to let them keep doing it. At that point, you're wasting your breath. You know what I'm saying? So for some of those people, I'm like, just do you, boo-boo, then. Just do you. You know? I'm like, do you, boo-boo? Because I refuse to do that shit. What up, Mr. William? How you doing? I'm not exactly better. I'm kind of forcing myself to be here right now. I'm not exactly better. But I'm trying to get back into my routine. And I also know people were super worried. And I wanted to make sure that people knew how much I cared and still try to be here. My head still hurts. My ears are still draining. I'm still tired. My throat's hurting a little bit this morning. I don't know if y'all can tell, but yeah, I'm trying to get better. I had to take a deep breath. I just do not feel good. I do not, and have not for a minute now. I've been running on and off low-grade fever, tired, muscle, sore shit, all this other shit. Yay, that's my brother. I know who it is because I authenticated. Hey, Bubba.
What's up, sweetheart?
How's my sister doing? My sister from another mister.
Hey, Charlie. Good morning.
I found you, Miss Notebook. Get it together and bring it back to you. Know I gotta sing that to you. That's mine. Everybody be trying to steal my shit though. They be trying to steal it, and they trying to. I'm like, no, that's Charlie's stuff.
Hell no.
You know, every time you do that, I try to twerk, but it don't work.
I know you do the teen twerk. I wish I need to get that.
You say that every time you say that, he does that. Take the
You know, speaking.
Queen.
What's up, Queen? Speaking of respect, you know, people don't get it. You know, I've been at this for almost 4 years now, and I've never just been respected by somebody just handing me their respect. You know what I mean? So
no, yeah, we all earned it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't just come into the community and automatically get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gave me what do you call that? What is that? General, if that makes sense. But you absolutely
you have the opportunity to earn that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The opportunity. And then as you show people who you are and you continue to be yourself, then you earn it more. But you don't just walk into a community and just automatically get handed. No, like, you have to earn that shit. When I earned it in the beef sector, you know what I'm saying? I earned it in other sectors from being myself. I had to earn that shit. It wasn't just given, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes in some communities, it was a little harder than others. I will say that. Some give more chances than other communities do. But either way, you earn it because people will give you a chance when you first come around. Most places will, right? They'll give you that opportunity and to show you who they are, but you have to earn that kind of loyalty, that kind of respect that you've gotten, G2K, for people to really go to war for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you've earned it. And if they were actually good people and would listen, they could get the same thing, but they choose to keep, like I said, it's like you're telling somebody the truth and they just keep slamming their face into the wall because they don't get it.
Yeah. And like, there's only so many times that a truce can be offered before it's just all right. It's time for fucking war. And well, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, you know, it's like somebody keeps telling you over and over and over again, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. You don't want this. Eventually they snap. That's just like, I'll say this. In the beef sector right now, two people that I like are going at it. Lemon should know you don't fuck with the OGs, and he fucked with the wrong one, which is my VS icon, and now she's fucking his life up. And I be trying to tell folks there's certain folks you should be afraid of, you should not fuck with. And I won't fuck. You know, I'm crazy enough to jump off the porch on anybody, right? When I say I won't fuck with them, you should know not to fuck with them. He done did it to two people that it's like walking into a lion's den with a meat bikini and he keeps poking. I'm like, are you fucking stupid? Like, do you not have any common sense? Stay away from those lions. Don't fuck with them. Don't poke the bear. When people try to warn you, you like think you know better and you know what I'm saying? No, you apologize. You leave them alone. You don't talk about it. There are certain people you don't do that with. And there are certain people he keeps focusing. I'm like, my mama taught me to be a smart ass, not a dumb ass. I ain't playing around with that.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm one of those people, but I may or may not be one of those people you just don't want to fuck with because of the amount of respect that I've earned and the people that have my back. Like, I can't, just leave me alone. Just leave me the fuck alone.
It's very simple and they won't listen.
It's easy as pie, man. Just leave me the fuck alone, man. But
when obsession,
some people want to learn the hard way, so it's time to learn the hard way, I guess.
That's what I basically said about that same situation. I guess they're gonna have to learn the hard way, because sometimes you could try to lead a horse to water, but they won't drink. You try to tell them, leave it alone. They don't listen. So you got to let them learn the hard way. And I'm going to say this. If you keep fucking with somebody and they children and they family and they decide to fight back dirty, you ain't got nobody to blame but your damn self. I'm going to tell you, if you keep doing that. Now, look, I got docs and shit, and do I consider it unjust? Yes, because of I was not bothering their real life, right? I was not. I refused to do that. Now, did I spread awareness about them and talk a little shit? Yeah, I talked a little shit. I didn't threaten them, do none of that. But do I also realize that if I had not poked that bear, they would have never fucked with me, right? Yes, I have to take accountability for my actions, right? Even if it was, in my eyes, unjust, correct? Still, I poked that bear. So I have to take my accountability just like everyone does. When you poke the fucking bear, expect the bear to poke you back. It is what it is. So if you keep fucking with somebody, you're going to get got.
I mean, keep poking the bear, and eventually you're going to get a fucking reaction. And it's usually a reaction that you're not really expecting to get. Poke the bear enough, that bear's going to wake up and rip your fucking head off, metaphorically speaking.
That's that's the one thing that I have a problem with some of these people is they cannot take accountability for their actions. They cannot, when they do something fucked up, they can't say, hey, I did that. You know what I'm saying? No, I always take accountability, and I think everyone should be able to when they do something wrong. You know, like if I were to, let's say I were to say something that hurt somebody's feelings, I'm going to take accountability for that action, and we're going to either talk it out, I'm going to apologize, or we'll agree to disagree and walk our own separate paths, right? But there's some people who can never do that, and I'm sitting there watching them. I'm like, you did fucked up shit. You know you did fucked up shit, and people are trying to tell you you did fucked up shit. And when you have over 20 to 30 people saying the same thing to you, and you're not listening, you're the problem at that point. When every single person is trying to tell you what you're doing is fucked up, and there's a lot of people saying it, you probably should listen to all those people. They're not just hating on you. They're telling you the goddamn truth. You're just not wanting to hear it.
I mean, that's a really good suggestion. You know, like, but sometimes, you know, situations become like firing a gun. You know what I mean? Once you pull that trigger, the everything's in motion, everything goes, and there ain't no taking it back. And
you're fixing to get pregnant, G2K.
Oh damn!
What up, Mr. William?
Good morning, Charlie.
There it is. And there it is. It's official. I just checked the pregnancy test. I am pregnant, probably with triple percent.
Good
What's
morning.
up, JMT, man?
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
How you doing, Mr. William?
Sir?
I'm doing great, Charlie. Sitting here listening to you as usual, having my little cup of coffee, getting ready to go to the doctor, too.
How you been doing, though?
I've been doing, so far I've been doing great. You know, I have my problems. It's getting to the, you know, at the age of where I have a little bit of aches and pains, but I'm still, like you say, I'm that bear. Don't poke me, goddammit. Because
I heard, I'm going to say this, Mr. Yeah, you'd be so proud of him, G2K. The other day, I was so surprised. I had never heard Mr. William jump off the porch before. And he was up there, and this was a while back. This was, what, a couple weeks ago, Mr. William? And it's been a couple months. I don't know. It's been a while ago. But anyway, some people was trying to be assholes or whatever. And Mr. William just told them the truth. I mean, he read them for filth. He told them the facts of life. And I was like, oh, shit. Mr. William just jumped off the porch. I think it was on ZX.
Yeah. It's a lot of things. Like when you tell your own truth and your own story that people, and that's what happens in a story. You know, you tell it, then one person will run with it, then it grabs legs, then before you know it becomes an octopus and wants to grab onto you and then try to rip you apart. If I tell my truth and tell my story, you don't lie on me. You don't add to it. Sometimes I feel better if you subtract from it. but you just don't continue to lie on me and add to it every damn time you come on. And then you're on here saying things. And let's face it, ZX has said some atrocious things to the women on here on YouTube, even the gay community. And I just wonder, why did they let that idiot on here? I'm just going to speak on it. And the same thing with Lemon. You know, me and Lemon have had our ups and downs, ins and outs, but young man, this
He's
YouTube
playing
crap,
with.
you're playing with.
He playing with fire and you're gonna get burned.
Well, see, there's a lot of ways that you can do things without getting so other people so angry. And let's face it, some people just don't give a damn. You know, they will get out there and do things to you, and they know they're breaking the law too. Let's face it, some of this doxing shit is breaking the law. And no matter what a person tries to do or say to you about it, you keep on doing it. Pretty soon, like I said, doxing laws are getting ready to get heavy, especially with AI coming into the fold. People find themselves being in court, not only by that person, but by the company itself for the things that they're doing to their platform and the way that they're running it. So
exactly.
People don't want to listen. Like my mama said, hard head makes a soft ass. So
Miss William, I've been watching this stuff go down with Lemon for a while now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I've told him to his face, the drinking shit is for the birds. And for me, it comes from a place because I care about people in general, right? I don't want to see nobody on here crash out. I don't want to see nobody on here, put themselves in positions to be unalived or have, health conditions that you can't take back. And the shit he's doing, being disrespectful to people who've had his back from day one. It's not cool. Right. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's not copacetic. I understand you're gonna beefs, and there's certain people on here, you know as well as I do, Mr. William. You don't fuck with Diva and you don't fuck with VS Icon. That's like walking into a lion's den with a fucking meat bikini. Leave them the fuck alone. If they ask you to leave them alone, or they just want a simple apology because you said you talked under their clothes or said something you ought not to, just do it and walk away. You don't have to have nothing to do with them. You don't have to be, like that, but just don't be a dumbass. Like, why you keep fucking with them? Like, leave them the fuck alone. There are certain people in the black sector I won't fuck with. I'm just telling you, I'm not stupid.
Right. You pick and choose your battles. I remember years ago when I first started on YouTube. And then another thing, joining the crowd, wanting to be associated with people that do stupid ass shit. That's another reason why people are on here. That follow mentality leader. If you're not doing that kind of bull crap in your real life, why do it on YouTube? That's another thing.
It makes them feel positive about themselves for some reason, and I don't understand it. I tried understanding it, and the reason I don't understand it is because I'm not that way. I'm not built that way. I'm not wired that way. See how I did that? I'm not wired that way.
Yeah, mental illness is rampant. So we got to realize that even if we didn't have internet, we still had crazy people back in the day, and they were out there doing some crazy stuff. But when you realize that, hey, it's time to stop following the crowd, be your own man or woman, you can voice your opinions, but you don't have to insult everybody. And like you said, don't be afraid to apologize and say, hey, I was sorry, I was wrong. But there are some people out there, even if a person apologizes, they'll keep shit going too. That's another thing. And then trolling bull crap. When people change their names 4 or 5 times just to get into a chat and say something atrocious to a person, that's one reason why I know, and I found out that @ on the first part of your name, I don't care how you change it or whatever you do, they're going to be able to find you. And when they do, it's going to be hell to pay. Because right now, the government is trying with that AI bullcrap to identify every person in the United States. People don't want to listen to that. They don't want to hear it. Oh, it's the big thing going. Oh, yeah, it sure was. So was cameras, the biggest thing going. Photography and all that before the invention of being able to connect all this stuff together and watch people. Think back a few years ago, everybody didn't have a ring bell on their home to watch the whole neighborhood. The police, they had the surveillance, the government had the surveillance, but ordinary citizens did not have that surveillance. And it's going to be, no matter what happens, you're going to be able to find that person that did the most atrocious thing to you, said the most rotten thing to you, and then the boom, 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 authorities going to be knocking on your door. You're not going to be able to sit and hide in that dark basement, as they say, or get on there and do things to people, bring their families into it. And BS is, now people are scared of BS, but you got to realize that she did some stuff that got her in trouble, but it all revolved around YouTube. YouTube's not going to stand for it. And pretty soon there's going to be a lot of channel snatching too. You've been noticing that. People want to take
YouTube's starting to push back. That's for damn sure. YouTube's starting to push back.
The story of what happened to VSO,
yes,
a lot of this stuff she didn't start.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying, dear. When you become so powerful and you got a following, that's just like any person. You got a following, you're going to have some nuts in there. And even though it happened and it was unfortunate that it happened, she should have been smart enough, and I'm going to say it to anybody. You don't follow behind nobody and do what was done.
Oh, no, she knows. She knows she messed up.
Yeah, she knows she messed up. She knows this. But there's still rabbits out there poking at her. You see what I'm saying? There's still people out there that are mad at her for what she did. Instead of saying, well, okay, everybody can lose their temper. Everybody can fall off the deep end. She was gone for 3 whole years. You see what I'm saying? She wasn't allowed to broadcast. But people forget, just because I can't say nothing doesn't mean I'm not listening.
And when she technically could have came back a year earlier than most people even know. She decided not to for a while. She was debating whether she was going to come back at all.
That's true. That's true. But still, in my mind, and I know as a man, I've seen it done. I told people, I worked in prisons. I've seen people just sit back and think. And they don't look at their friends. They look at the people that put them there. You see what I'm saying? They got them there. They're going to come out. Even if they don't say nothing at first, there's always that revenge factor in somebody's mind, in the back of somebody's mind. We're all human beings. You know, I don't care if it happened 20 years ago. If I ever see that person out there again, we've all said that. We don't want to admit it. But like I said, young people are going to learn that even us old folks get tired of being picked at and picked on. Just like the younger generation, they're being tired of picked on. If I done left you alone, if I tell you to stop. A good example, a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people do know, Sir King has been doing stuff to Jay Dunn for years, putting her picture up there. And even Jay Dunn was up on the internet making that statement. He had her picture when she played football back in the day and was using her likeness and stuff. Jay Dunn went and told him to stop it. And I bet you can't get him to post Jay Dunn's stuff back up there that he was using, because they looked at it and he realized that, yeah, using her image and then making fun of her at the same time, you're harassing. That's another thing, harassment. We got to stop this. I don't care if we're black, white, Jews, anything, Mexican, whatever. Harassment on the internet is going to be a law, just like it is out there in the public. When you do things over the airwaves and say things that will cause a person to do something irrational, and we've all seen it, You know, even the thing in Las Vegas, we have seen that what transpired through all this back and forth, bickering. They're going to come after people. And no matter what they say, freedom of speech is not free. There's a consequence. You yell fire in a doggone theater and there's no fire, you're going to pay for it. You know, it's your right to say fire, but no, you're doing it. You're doing it to harm people. And we got to realize. Yeah, go ahead.
Just because you have the right to say something, don't mean you should say it.
Right. And there's a lot of people out there that forget you can't say the most atrocious things about a person. And ZX is one of those guys on the internet. Makes my blood boil, especially when he talks about the whole human race, not just women in general, but people in general. The community, the GT, however they want to add the letters and subtract from them. He talks about them. I got a grandson that's gay, and I told people this. But when I sit up and hear you say that you would beat a person up because of their sexuality, that makes me think, hey, you're going to try to come after my grandson if he accidentally runs into you. He mentioned a story about him and his partners used to beat up gay people. Man, no. And being at 60 years old, I think he's going through the change of life as a man. Yeah. He's going through the change of life as a man at 60. And men go through the change of life.
They call that menopause.
Yeah. But see, what I'm saying is you just don't say anything. And my grandson is like that. And you hate him so much like that. Oh, no,
I'm going to tell you, sometimes that comes from self-hate for certain people. I'm not saying that's the case in this situation, but technically, because that person is living their best life and how they want to, and they're free, the other person is jealous and wants to be that, wants to have that freedom, wants to have that freedom.
And that's what makes me think. And like I said, I seen him with his legs cocked up in the air. The pictures that he showed when he was acting up. A real man doesn't do that, wear leggings and stuff. Oh, hell no. You know, yeah, I got in trouble back in my day for what I thought was, and it wasn't. And I was taught, that's another thing. You be honest with a person. If you're out there, you're a woman even pretending to be a man, you should let that woman know, hey, I'm a woman. Just the same way a man that's out there being a woman should let that man know, hey, I'm out here as a woman, but I'm really a man. People want to lie. Like you said, they're ashamed of themselves. They don't want to be openly. And when you get open, you just don't try to fool people into things to make them.
You got to be honest, because it's like, okay, even let's equate it to this, right? When I got with my husband now, right? I was honest in the fact that I can't have more children. Right. So if that was a deal breaker, you always have to be honest about everything when you're going to be in a relationship and just even a actual thing with someone. Right. You should always tell, the truth so that they can have that option to choose to be with you or not. And if they choose not to, that's their choice. You should allow them to have that choice. When you take that choice, that's when it becomes dangerous. I am an ally for the LGBTQIA, right? And for trans people. But if you're not being honest, that's what leads to a lot of people being unalived. And if you're upfront about it, the chances of that happening are slim to none. But if you lie to a person and then they find out the truth, right? And you've lied to them you're going to get hurt.
And that's what, and like I said, I told my story a dozen times about me being in my 30s, drunk as usual, being out there in the clubbing and shit. Met this beautiful, what I thought was a woman, turned out to be a man, and I beat their ass. Yeah, I got arrested. They dropped the charges because they lied to me as a human being. They didn't give me that choice You see what I'm saying? I had a choice. And as a man, as an old young man, because I'm old, you don't fool me just because you want. You see me out there. And like I said, this voice has got me into a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. I could
bet
be
the child support's probably out of control.
No, thank God. For all my life, age of living, I only have 2 children. And that's a fact.
I was being a smart ass because all the times you got me pregnant, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I haven't seen any child support, so I don't worry about you anyway. Because
well, I never do that to you. Not fair, you know.
You know, he wasn't going to take you for the child support, you know?
I know it. I know it. See, and that's what I love, having fun here on YouTube. You remember when Faith Yaya had the most beautiful twins for me? Those 2 little bald-headed twins.
Uh-huh.
Like old men. Now, see, excuse me, I could equate to that. That's, to me, that was fun. Back in the day, like I said, we had fun. But then it started getting diabolical here on YouTube, you know. And I realized too, when I was talking to one of my representatives, he said, "Man, don't you know that there's some people on YouTube that actually work for the government, and that's how they can find out all your information. When you give out certain things over the phone, there's easy access." I said, "Well, okay, thank you," because I do remember I made the mistake of doxing my own self when I tried to show people, hey, the older people generation, go get your shots. And when COVID was really rampant, go get the shots. I was there getting my shots. I showed my shot records that I had taken it, but I accidentally showed your
information.
My information. There were 2 people, and to this day, I've never said their names. That's how they were able to get in touch with me. And one person told me, they said, you know, when they screenshot your stuff, they pulled it up big enough to see your phone number. That's how they got in touch with you. Other people will try to go to your Facebook page. You know, that's another thing. Facebook is going to be getting hit pretty soon about that privacy law. You know, you can protect yourself, make your stuff private. Anybody, when I first started my Facebook, 10 years, well, I say 5 years after I had my Facebook, I don't accept this friends no more, because people copy pages and you think it's that person that's sending you that information, and it's somebody that really wants to do harm to you. They follow you, you know. So like I said, the world is full of crazies. The world is full of crazies.
Hey, Stevie Soul, and this is Mr. William. You've met him, Stiffy, over there at Arkansas's house. I brought him. Yeah, I brought him over there when we played poker before. Just my thoughts. You've seen him over there. We can call him Mr. William. Yeah. Yeah.
And I seen Arkansas when she was on her trip. I enjoyed that one too.
Yeah, you know who she was with, right? The man above you, G2K. They went to
Vegas. I seen him in them shorts. I seen him. I wasn't gonna talk about his legs though, but
oh shit,
they're sexy as fuck, aren't they? Sexy as fuck. My legs are sexy as hell, man.
Yeah. See, now see, I'm blind, but I ain't that blind.
So see, you about to get pregnant now, Mr. Williams.
No. I just say I seen those legs. I'm not gonna talk about how bold they were or anything else.
Hell yeah, these some good ass looking legs.
The bold chicken legs.
Shit. Only thing chicken about my legs might be the skin tone.
No, but I enjoyed. Yeah, I know he was there but I enjoyed her getting out and, you know, really showing that there is more to life than just YouTube. You see what I'm saying? And anytime a person gets out and shows, even if they're sitting at the park, at least they've gotten out the house. There are some people on here, let's face it, they've never had let grass touch their feet. So they won't even sit on the front porch.
Shit, I know somebody who won't even let the sun touch their skin.
Yeah, did I?
Yeah.
I'm scared of the sun.
Well, me and Jedi both are like that. We're like, son. Ew. What up, my friend? How you doing?
Yeah, and to all the people up there that support Charlie, thank you guys so very much, because Charlie is a wonderful person, a mother, and just an all around great humanitarian. People like her, I love being around.
Mm.
I love you too, G2K. Even though you know something, buddy, you have your chat so early in the morning. Sometimes there's two things I'll either be doing. That's being at the club, the casino, or I'm sleeping. But I do catch your replays.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
I catch the replays, and I do give the thumbs up to you. You know,
I appreciate it. For sure.
You have some informative information when it comes to, I know you're passionate about the PDs. So
yeah,
just keep it up, man. Just keep it up, because we need voices
I'll
like
never
yours.
stop.
Yes, we need voices like yours.
I appreciate hearing it, man. I really do, brother. I really do, man. That means the world to me to hear you say that, bro.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really do.
And I can actually feel that, you know what I mean? So I know you're not just speaking words just to be heard. So
no, this is a passion that I have too, because I've had my family members violated like that. And God knows, in my earlier days, I could confess to a lot of things, but I'm not going to do it. But you don't do children like that, And like I said, I've been following that Epstein file stuff too. I'm just wondering what makes people so damn evil that they got to involve children. If you're consenting adults, and what I call consenting is 21 and over, anything under 21, because of the law, I don't give a damn what state says at 16 or 17 or 18 you're an adult. No, you're not. No, you're not. But
yeah, like this whole problem that I got going on right now, it's not even really a problem to me. But anyway, they're stuck in this mentality that it's just the internet, you guys. Lighten up, it's just the internet. Well, that's not the case. It's not just the internet. It's becoming much bigger than that, and it's becoming what am I trying to say? An excuse.
Yeah, it's just an excuse. It's an excuse. And
there's entities out there that are sick and tired of hearing that excuse.
Yeah.
And there's things in motion that are going to take place over the next couple of years that it's going to really open up a lot of people's eyes and be like, damn, this ain't just the internet. Because guess what? There's some lines you just don't cross. And well, if you know better, once you cross a line, it can't be uncrossed. You know what I mean?
No, it can't be. And I have such a deep passion, even though my life has not been a bed of roses. Even at my old age, I realized that, hey, there's some good people out there, but it's always the people that try to do things atrociously that get noticed. No one ever talks about the good a person does, but they can always go back and think about the bad things. Well, if their life has turned around, even VS, I gotta admit, her life has turned around. She's went through some stuff too. A lot of people don't know about, but she came out here and told them. And I know, as a woman, she went through some stuff that affected her not only physically but mentally. Just like men, we have stuff that affects us, but we don't want to admit it because of our egos. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ashamed to tell them. Yeah, I
consider that more of a pride issue. You know what I mean? We don't talk about the shit because we can't swallow our pride.
But that's human nature, though. See, that's another thing. Human nature will make us think that we can still do the same things we used to do 40 years ago. We can't.
Yep.
Especially men. Men should go and they're scared to talk about getting their prostates checked. Bless you, Charlie. Men should learn about getting their prostates checked. It doesn't make you funny or anything because you're doing that. That's a health preventive medicine for you, something that has to be done. But
I'm just trying to live forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all want to live forever. I'm blessed that maybe in May, if I make it to May, I will be 76 years old. So
Same age as my dad.
yeah, there's a lot of things that I should have, could have, would have done in my earlier life. I wished I had have done to where now I wouldn't have to be taking medication. I didn't know about my blood thickening up because of a family heretic stuff with my dad. We all got, I have to have the blood clot medication. I take Xarelto every day. And I try to get people to see that even if you make it up to my age, you're going to have problems. You're going to have, you don't feel like getting out of the bed every day. You're not going to jump out there and go jumping rope, you know, or playing hopscotch. Our health is very important. And to get on here and blow your blood pressure and to get so totally involved to where you're sick behind it, it's not worth it. And I've always said there's more to life than just YouTube. So, but anyway, Charlie, how's the young fellow doing?
He's doing good. He is, we got him because he has to have a webcam to do his GED and whatnot. So we've got that coming. It should be here today or tomorrow. And he's doing his study test and just being a good kid. He's a really good kid. He's been, he got his braces. He's been doing well with them, keeping, taking care of them and everything. And I'm so lucky I got a good child. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not, because some of it is my reason, but some of it is his choice. I will say this, like, my mom and dad raised, 3 kids, but one passed away early because of special needs. So they together, they have more than that. They raised 2 kids, right? And both of us are exponentially different because of choices we decided to make, right? I've never been, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes you can raise a child all you want, and it comes down to 2 things: your raising and their choices. I'm so glad that he chose to be who he is. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't say I can pat myself on the back for some of the things I taught him, right? But not everything, because he chose to take those teachings and use them. So, he's got to pat himself on the back for being such a great young man too. And I feel blessed and highly favored for that, because I have an amazing son who is not such a baby anymore. He's 18 now, and I don't like it.
Well, Mama, we know how you are. I know my mom was like that. She had 4 boys and 2 girls, but the boys will always be her babies. The girls, when they got to having their kids, my sister and them, their boys are the babies. It's something about mothers and sons that are more closely knit than, I would say, mothers and daughters. Really, I would say that.
I agree with that for sure. You're definitely not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
Because like I said, I can give my mom all the credit in the world. She taught me how to do things to survive in the world. And men, it's not just, it doesn't make you less of a man because you know how to cook, make your own bread, fix your own meals, wash those dishes.
Sew your own clothes.
Yeah, sew your own clothes. It doesn't make you less of a man. And take out that garbage.
So there you go.
So yeah, I love my mom for teaching me those things. I don't have to be dependent on anybody else to do it for me. Even at my age, I'll still get up there and cook me a full course meal. I'm not looking for a young lady or older lady to come in and fix me something to eat every day. You see what I'm saying? Thank God. Yeah. We have these conversations that if some people would just realize that, hey, this is experience, this is life. If a person can say that they love the way that they were taught and raised, and when you hear a mother like Charlie say she's so proud of her child, that makes me proud too. Because like I said, Glennon was back in Lemon. Lemon reminds me of my oldest brother. He was 15 years older than I was, And when he got older, he got married. His wife passed away on him at a young age. They were both young, and he took to drinking, and but he always worked, and I couldn't understand that. He drove that, as they say, that little short bus out in the country, and that's no lie. But on the weekends, I couldn't even stand him because when he got drunk, he got belligerent. And I look back at it now and I think he, on the weekends, yeah, he was hell on wheels, but during the week, he was the best man with children, taking them to school. He never drank except on the weekends. From the time he got off of work at 5:30 was his last stop. He would drink from Friday till Sunday night, 7:00. And man, when he woke up that Monday morning, he went straight to work with his kids. Those were his kids. And I often wondered what happened, why he'd do that. And we would sit down and talk because he was, like I said, 15 years older than me. I was a little young whippersnapper at 16. I looked up to him, but I loved him. But on the weekends, I couldn't stand him. You know, he would cuss, raise hell, get drunk, tear up his car. And back in them days, you know, they wasn't as bad as you. And we lived in the country, you know, but it was just the idea why he did those things. And I began to realize, and I look at Lemon, maybe he does have something that's hurting him deep inside. Maybe he needs to go get the help. If I knew what I know now, and all people say that, life probably would be different. But when you look back in retrospect, he was still my brother. He worked every day, and I loved him no matter what. Now,
I will say, I think with Lemon, he's drinking himself the way he is and doing the things he's doing because he's still not over his brother's passing.
He's not.
He needs to go to grief counseling. He needs to get mental health help. And he'd be a better and happier person for himself and those around him if he chose to take care of himself. But he's in that denial stage. He's in that stage where he thinks he has a handle on it. But I hate to tell him, that's the exact same thing every alcoholic has ever said in their entire life.
Yeah. Even my brother did it. I'm okay. No, you're not. Every weekend, you know, and he died at a young age. He died in his early 50s. Matter of fact.
That's why I refuse to watch what he's doing, because I refuse to watch a person that I do care about him, but I care about people in general. I refuse to watch a person literally right in front of my eyes do the things. Yeah, and it's like watching my alcoholic ex, right? And so for me, it's triggering to my PTSD and stuff. And the forgetting that you're cussing people out, and then the next day, or even if you do remember it and say you forget it, like that's abuse. That's what happens with alcoholics, is they get angry at the least little thing and they take it out on people.
Take it out on people that never done anything to you. And let's face it, Lemon had the world in the palm of his hands when he first started, because people were over there. I was even over there, you know, and you thought maybe his show would be different, you know, it would be. And then too, like I said, when you get around people, some people that want to cause destruction all the time, there's certain people up there that he should never have allowed on his platform, you know. But like you said, that alcohol makes you don't care, you know. And he's mad at the world, really. It wasn't just his supporters. He's mad at the world. I wouldn't give. I'd hate to say it, even if the president called his butt on the phone, he would curse him out probably. So, you know, instead of being honored that he got a phone call from him, some people won't be honored. But you know, it's just a thing. Maybe not the president. It could be one of his favorite. He said he loved acting. What if one of the actors had called him on his platform and tried to talk to him, and it's all that stuff? He's drunk. You see what I'm saying? He's mad at the world right now. He's just outright crazy. And some of the things that he did, I totally don't agree with it. Some of the things he has said to women, and that's another thing, women. When you get a man on there that's cursing every day, cursing women out, talking about them, even if it may be in a joking way, it's still derogatory. Period. It's derogatory. I made those mistakes in my life. Do I regret it? Yeah. But let's face it too, there are some women that need cursing out because they will push a man to his limits. And I've seen that going on here too. Yeah. But we got to be tolerant of one another. We got to learn to respect. Like you said, Charlie, respect is the biggest thing in the world. If you can't respect me as a human being, I don't need to be around you. Yeah.
Big facts. Respect is one of the hugest things. I'm gonna say this, and you know, it's earned. And if you keep showing people disrespect, they're gonna show it back, and you're gonna lose the, like, when people keep saying that. Like, here's the thing, you got to realize, oh, it ain't gonna be me. Yes, it will be. If they're doing that to people who supposedly have their back and they've been friends and they're actually cool with each other. What makes you any different? You're not going to be any different. They're going to end up treating you the same way. So you have to put your foot down, stand your ground, and say, hey, this is not okay. And this behavior is not okay. You have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
There you go. There you go. That main thing right there. Falling for anything. That's why we had in history people following people, losing their lives at an early age, doing crazy stuff. Jim Jones in Guyana, you know, stuff like that. People ought to realize, man is not an idol. No man is an idol, and that goes for a woman too. And I see how the younger generation, I'm not going to say middle age, the younger generation now is following people so badly that they're doing stupid stuff here on the internet too. That's another thing. They do stupid things. And our kids try to copy those stupid things too. Those challenges. My grandson years ago, remember when that hot one chip challenge came out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that idiot watching YouTube ate one of those chips. If it hadn't been for his sister, he wouldn't probably be here right now.
Ooh, goodness.
People don't realize how deadly those things are sometimes. People doing nutty things on you see them doing on TikTok and all that. Some of that stuff is way beyond the human boundaries of protecting your own inner self. You want to belong. You want to be like somebody else. I'd be darned if I'm going to sit up and eat one of those hot chips. And I see how it reacts to people. And young people doing it. No. Then they wonder why when they get old, their stomach isn't worth the darn anymore. You know. So
yeah, I must say this: those one chip challenges, those spicy bowls and stuff. People don't understand how your stomach can bleed out.
Yeah,
and let's say you have an ulcer and you don't know. Right, and you eat that, you could be hospitalized same day. Like the Tide Pod challenges, that was stupid as hell. Viping, yeah, you remember those Tide Pod and people like these kids, like, duh, yeah. Are you dumb as hell?
Oh man!
What up, Remy? What up, Mr. Dicker with Dave?
Yeah, good morning to the chat too, guys. I didn't mean to ignore you guys, but I'm on my other apparatus and I don't have the as they say, the chat in it right now.
But there's people doing stuff that's literally like life-threatening because you saw somebody doing it on the internet.
Somebody else doing it. You're right.
It's like the old thing our parents used to say, if they jump off a bridge, are you going to do it too? You know what I'm saying? So if you see people doing dumb shit, why the fuck would you do the dumb shit?
Right. You know, my mom used to tell me that all the time, you know, and that saying goes way back too. People think that a lot of things we're saying today. No, I heard that as a child too, you know.
Yeah, that goes way, way back, way further than I've ever been alive, to tell you the truth.
Right. Me too. So no, I'm not gonna. No, Mom, I'm not gonna do it. Well, next time you do it, and then here's the killing part about it. She would tell me, "I'm gonna whip your ass."
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something.
Got your ass whooped.
To this day, if I disrespected an elder, and I am 38 years old, my mom and daddy would knock my teeth out my mouth, and I would take it because I know I deserved it. And if I was doing dumb shit, they would knock my teeth out my mouth, and I would take it because I realized I was doing dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To this day, and I'm 38 years old. You know what I'm saying? And some people they needed a mom and daddy who would knock their teeth out. I'm just saying they needed it. Some of these people needed their ass whooped more as kids. That's their problem. They ain't got no sense. God give a jackass. No common sense. They just walk around here like little dumbasses, like their mama didn't tear that ass up enough. If some of these people got their ass whooped a little more, we'd have a lot better world. Because I'm telling you, stop doing dumb shit.
They holler about it takes a village to raise a child. Yeah, but when that village ain't got sense enough to raise a child, what you expect? You know, so that's the way I look at it too. I can remember, like I said, people getting together and having parties, helping one another out in times, you know, when they needed it. Something happened I say it's in the water, or it's in the stuff they're smoking now that makes them don't care anymore. We just don't care.
It was participation trophies. It was all participation trophies.
Groupies, yeah. And if you don't
That's
care,
the dumbest shit. We did not get participation trophies. We got told, hey, you lost this time. Go get better. Come back. Try again.
Right.
You don't like losing? Figure out a way to win.
No, you know, no matter what you do in life, if you keep doing dumb stuff, you're lost anyway, and you're gonna lose. I've seen so many young people I watched even grow up. They didn't reach their 30s, you know, doing stupid stuff out there. I've seen my own family members pass away at an early age doing stupid stuff. But I also had family members that were unalived by other people that didn't care. I had to adjust to that and make myself realize that the world is not controlled by godly people. It's controlled by the devil himself. If we believe in religious things, we should know that the earth is controlled by another entity that was cast down because they refused to act right. So what he does, he finds a bunch of followers, a bunch of people that want to be up there in the echelons of life and be rich and famous, and no matter what they do or how they do it, they're going to get to the top.
Well, that's why they always say, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Mm-hmm. A lot of these motherfuckers are playing stupid games, and they're going to win them stupid ass prizes, and they're going to keep on. And like, we see this it don't matter what sector of YouTube you in, right?
Right. You can be any sector.
And you sit there and watch them, you're like, and you try to warn them, you try to tell them, and they keep doing it, and you're like, are you the dumbest motherfucker on the face of this, like the face of the earth? Like, no comments. Like, there's this one dude, right, and he keeps following around this guy who's told him multiple times, I have no friends on YouTube. There are none. I'm not friends with anybody on here. I really don't give a fuck about you. He calls them his flying monkeys. That's what he calls them. That's his saying, not mine, right?
Monkeys, yeah.
And tells them that they're going to do what he says for them to do. And these dumbasses think he's their friend. He don't give a fuck. Spread bad rumors about him. Put the pedo word on this one dude's back, and they still follow him around like little. Oh, hi, yeah, oh my god, like you're my best friend. I'm like, this dude don't give a fuck about you. He done told you to your face, and your dumb ass is still chasing after it. You the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Once a person tells you that they don't like you or they don't like the world and all that you stay away from them, really. You know, or they're constantly complaining about things every day and saying this and that. You kind of stay away from those folks, because I don't want to be down. I want to go somewhere sometimes where I'm lifted up. I want to go somewhere sometimes where I can laugh. You see what I'm saying?
Go where you're appreciated, not tolerated.
That's a famous saying for Lady Nika. If you think I don't like that woman, I don't care what nobody says about her on YouTube. She will always be in my heart. And
she will mine too, and I'm gonna tell you why. A couple years ago, my liver went to going bad again, and it was my gallbladder. I got it out, but they were doing autoimmune testing at the time, and one of the suspected autoimmune is what she has, which is lupus.
Lupus, right?
And of course, I'm freaking out. You know, I'm young at the time, and I reached out to Lady Nika, and I think I was in my late 20s. You know what I'm saying? So this was quite a few years ago. And Lady Nika said, "Baby, just take a deep breath. If it does come out, you gonna meet it where it stands. If it don't," she said, "you don't even know right now, right? You know what I'm saying? So don't jump to the worst conclusion." She talked me through it. She said, "If you do have it, there's amazing sports systems, all this other." You know what I'm saying? Like, she gave me a talking to like an auntie would. And that's why I have so much respect for her, because she didn't have to take the time out of her day to do that, but she did. Right. Aussie. Oi.
Aussie there. I tell Aussie, hello. I'm gonna get back with Arkansas one night on poker night. I'm gonna come back in, and ever since I won that first game of mine, I haven't been back. I know people want their money.
You gotta come spank some more booty.
Yeah, you know, that's another thing too. I kind of forget how fun it was to just sit at a table, because I used to play cards. I had a group of people playing cards down here, and we get together on the weekends and have fun and shoot the bull crap and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just fun. It's just getting away from nonsense all the time. You know, I love Barry Carey when she did her karaoke in the games that she does in the morning. To me, that's some more good times on YouTube. I even like Jay Dunn when she started out with her spades, but things turned left, and I don't know who Jay Dunn thinking about ever coming back playing spades or not. But the little things that we do on here for as a YouTube community, or as people on a community, to do things to make other people happy, to bring them out of the depressed mood, to try to show them and tell them, hey, it's okay to feel this way, but then you got to ask for the help. That's another thing. We're afraid to ask for help. And men especially, they're afraid to let their emotions go, let their feelings, hey, if it hurts, guys. There's no sense in sitting up there trying to be big bad, what I call them kind of people, Blutos from Popeye. You're always bad. Nothing hurts you. You feel no pain until Popeye eats that spinach. You see what I'm saying? But life is what you make of it. And if you want to be miserable all the time, you're going to be around misery. Misery loves company.
Oh, yes, it does. What up, Remy? What up? Well, the thing is, Mr. Eddie.
Hello, Charlie. G2K, just my thoughts. Eddie.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's going on, everybody?
Good morning.
What's going on, Charlie?
Mr. William got the whole chat and everybody pregnant with his Barry White voice.
I've been pregnant twice just today.
Just my thought, you know, very wise, very wise. I've been listening the whole time. Very, very. Sounds like things my grandparents would say.
So that's something that kills me about the younger generation, is they don't want to listen to the older generation. The older generation been there, done that, wrote the book, got the T-shirt, and when they trying to give teachings to us young ones, a lot of us don't want to listen. And sometimes listening to the older generation is the way we learn, right?
Yes, there's been many times I said, even at 16, when my voice changed the way it did, older people gravitated toward me because of my voice, but I also listened to them. Why? At 16, for my voice to be that deep, even in school, I had to learn things. My teachers were amazed. I had a science teacher tell me, man, you should do something with that young man. You should do something with that voice. But to me, it's always been there. I hated it. I've always told people I've hated my voice. But when I gotten older, say in my 20s and 30s, hey, that was my go-to thing. So, and as men,
I agree with you.
Yeah,
yep,
as men, as men, we learn things at a young age. I came on there and told my story about an older woman that taught me well, she didn't teach me everything, but that was my first sexual encounter with an older woman. She happened to be a friend of my mother's, which to me at the time, I knew better, but as a young man, hey, as they say, I'm not like B.B. King now. The thrill wasn't gone then. You see what I'm saying? So, but I knew in my heart, if I ever told my mother this, I would probably lose my mother. Yeah, my mother would.
You probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to us today.
No, not me. The woman wouldn't be there. You see what I'm saying? So I learned to kind of balance the things that I wanted to tell my mom, but believe it or not, I told my dad. Now, my dad was the one that got on me about it. He got on my behind. But I always realized that there's a fine balance in life when you do things. And to be honest and being honest with the person, like I said earlier, you have to be honest with that person when you first meet them or you're around them or the way you really feel about things. Communication. It seems that we've lost communication. Nobody wants to talk about anything. They'll get mad and storm out the door. They'll get mad, hop in a car and drive off. I remember the times when I could hear men do it now. They'll leave home. I'm going to the store. They don't come back for 3 or 4 days. That's stupid. That's stupid. If you're, and don't never, and there's an old saying, you never go to bed angry. Never. And that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, we always had that kind of situation in my household. As my mom always had this rule: you never go to bed angry. Even if you take a step back and you let yourself cool off and cooler hair prevail, so that you can actually have a conversation, an open dialogue. You don't go to bed angry because you never know if that's the last thing you say to somebody you love.
Yeah, and when you're honest with people like that, unfortunately, there are some people out there that they want to still tear you down, no matter what you say or how you say it. There are some people in the world are just, let's face it, plain evil. I look back on the way things were even 40 years ago. People weren't this doggone, this is evil, demonized or whatever. And as things come to light, now, like I said, with the invention and all this internet stuff going on, you could see things. You can turn on your television and see how things are going. We never had a war here in the United States, except for our own, and that was called the Civil War. What makes you think that our country is not vulnerable to the things that are happening over in Iran, over in Lebanon? So let's be careful. It may not be another country. It might be within the country, our own selves, because we're so divided now. Even in politics, we're so divided. Religion, we're divided. Everybody wants to be on top. Nobody wants to say, well, hey, I'm sorry, I forgive you. Let's move on. It's going to end up that we're going to wipe out our own country ourselves.
People can't agree to disagree.
Right.
They can't, there's certain things that we may agree on. There's certain things we might not agree on, and that's okay. We're not going to be, every person's not going to be exactly the same. I may believe one way, you may believe another, but that should be okay. We should be able to still be able to come together, have a conversation like adults, speak to each other like adults, and either agree or agree to disagree. And in this world now, it's just, I hate you, you hate me, we hate everybody.
Yeah. When tragedy strikes a neighborhood, I've been watching, when tragedy strikes a neighborhood, people do come together then. But you have some people that they could live in that, they've been in that neighborhood all their life and never spoke to a person. But the very minute a tragedy hits, we all want to band together. Why couldn't you band together before that tornado or flood hit you?
Exactly.
And have things going on. See what I'm saying?
on the flip side of that, it's inappropriate and it's unhelpful to align yourself with those who have absolutely and completely malicious intent. There's nothing really more evil than somebody sitting there and pretending to be your friend, pretending to be somebody who's good to the community and to those that are around you, and in the dark they are absolutely the worst kind of person, or they have nothing but contempt and damnation towards you and the people that are around you. So you can't negotiate and be friendly with evil. Even,
that's kind of fucked up.
You just got to be careful.
Yeah, it is.
You got to be careful.
You got to be careful because look at certain cases. John Wayne Gacy, Richard Speck, those kind of people like that. You never would and even on our own YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bring up the guy's name because everybody knows he's guilty as hell. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you still got some people that believe in him. For what? No. Once I see that you have done something atrocious, I'm done. I can't associate myself with you. That's why I'm not saying his name. Everybody knows what happened on YouTube. People go around and like you said, the doxing thing, it might be good in some aspects, but in other aspects, when you try to ruin a person's life on purpose with that those are the kind of people that you want to watch out for.
Yep.
So, evil will not fight evil. Evil will not fight evil. That's one thing I learned.
Oh, maybe it can, because eventually evil will end up eating itself. As a matter of fact, Tolkien, back in the Lord of the Rings series, Frodo couldn't even throw the ring into the fires of Mount Doom. Gollum, Smeagol, had to be the one to destroy it because from his own greed, from his own obsession with the ring itself. Tolkien made a very clear point that evil will inevitably destroy itself because it has no other function. A fire can only burn the things that are around it, and eventually it will burn itself out because it will have nothing else to burn but itself.
Yeah, but itself. But on the same token, evil, no matter where it comes from or how it evolved, it's still going to raise its ugly head. It's going to raise its ugly head. And those that want to do those kind of things. Like I said, with the Epstein files, I've been following that. How can grown adults do such horrendous things? Why would they do those kind of things? And these are people in power. Let's face it. They're not just every ordinary day citizens. There's people in power. Not only the Epstein files, look at P. Diddy. I'm going to throw him into the fire. People like, and they loved his music, R. Kelly, back in the day when they found out how evil he was. And to me, they were evil. The things that they did to young women. But you still got people out there, and like I said, they idolize. When you idolize a man, something is wrong. Just like idolizing a woman. No man or woman is an idol. Period.
And I'm going to agree. Like, here's the thing. For evil to prevail, it just takes good people to not say anything, right?
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
We have to stand up and stand firm for some things. And that's why, like with G2K and what he does, I know that sometimes he gets tired of me going, "You're so amazing for this." But it's the truth. It's like,
I know.
People have to stand up and stand firm for things, because all it takes for evil to prevail is good people not to say a damn thing. What up, pretty chocolate girl?
My baby's in there. Good. Hey, good morning, pretty chocolate girl.
Hey, Charbaddy.
Hey, Char.
Good morning, everybody in the chat. Good morning to everybody. And thank you.
You're rolling it in here good today, Charlie.
That's because you're here, G2K.
No. It's all because Charlie put this mess together, not me.
It's because I have such amazing people around, like G2K, Mr. William, Mr. Remy, and Mr. Eddie, and all the amazing
don't throw me into that category. You're going to set me up for high expectations, and I am going to disappoint. I promise.
Remy says that all the time, but he never disappoints me. So there you go.
Yes. But like I said, I'm glad to see Pretty Chocolate Girl She's an angel in my heart. No matter what she does here on YouTube, she always brings out the days that she has her good days, and even with her bad days, she lets people know. And I want her to know, even though I can't see her in the chat, honey, I pray for you every day. And I love the things that you're doing. To matter of fact, I love all the people on YouTube that come on here and do positive stuff. And,
Pretty chocolate girl.
Yeah.
I want to ask, how's my niece doing? I don't know if y'all know this, but she totally has this like those dolls that look realistic, and she has this cute little monkey, and that's my new niece. And she's so cute.
Yep, her fishes and stuff, and her dog. She walked the dog the other day and got tangled up in her leashes. I was there with her. I heard her. There's a lot of times when I'm in chats, and like I said, I'll listen. I may not drop down, but I do give a thumbs up. But sometimes I let people talk to me and tell me what either a great day they're having, and even if they're having an off or a bad day, health-wise, that's what I'm talking about. I kind of feel for them and pray for them, because myself, we all go through health things as we get older, and to hear younger people talking about their health, I just, I pray for them, because especially younger generation, because there's a lot of things that happen that we don't even know about that cause the things that are happening today to young people, middle-aged people, to where their health, they may not live as long as I have lived, but enjoying life is another thing. And when you get out there and enjoy life, no matter what, you try to be positive with it. That gives me hope. The positivity gives me hope. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Being positive in life. Love yourself. Love yourself first. That's another thing.
You got to.
Yeah, you love yourself.
Ain't nobody else gonna love you like you love you. And ain't nobody else gonna look out for you like you look out for you. You have to be your first line of defense, right? Even like when we were talking about when it comes to health, you have to be an advocate for yourself. Because I've been myself, to let y'all a little in, have been going through testing for a long time now for autoimmune, right? Or for different things, a lot of different things going on health wise. And I have these weird symptoms that come and go. It's the weirdest shit. And I'm making my doctors pretty much chart everything so I can keep a record. So, because here's the thing, when you're trying to figure out what it is, sometimes it's the hardest shit, right? Because this doesn't match this, or this doesn't match that. But if you keep charting and you keep doing it, eventually it's going to lead to a pattern. That pattern will lead to a diagnosis, right?
If you don't be afraid to look back in your family history too, to see what grandma, grandpa, great grandma had and all that stuff, because we do pass down certain genes that are causes effect. Like I said, with my blood, I didn't know my dad and my mom. My mom was Rh negative. My dad, I forgot what he was, but with their blood mixing together and children, we've all had our different things happen to us as we gotten older. We were born, one of my brothers was born with yellow jaundice. So why? What happened? We look in those kind of things. Now, I'm not saying going out being an experimental rabbit for all these pharmaceutical companies either. That's another thing. Because when I look at what they say the after effects of medicine will cause you to have, well, if I don't have diarrhea, why would I want to take something that makes me to have diarrhea to cure something else that I got? You see what I'm saying? So I look at those kind of things too. But we all have to.
That's the reason why I'm here. I'm just saying it's because of side effects.
We all have to look back at our when it comes to health. We all have to look at our
health is wealth, and we have to take care of it. Please make sure. I'm gonna shout this out to everyone. At least go to the doctor once a year and get a checkup and get a blood work done, a CBC with differential. And I'm gonna tell you, with differential, make sure they do it with it, because that also checks your liver enzymes. And I'm going to explain this to everybody because I have a liver condition I didn't know I had, right? Like it's the liver is one of the most silent killers. And when you reach a certain age, right, you should also get your colon tested. Don't be afraid of a colonoscopy, because here's the thing, and men, don't be afraid of a prostate check. When you get a certain age, you have to have these tests, because if they catch something early, right, early detection is key. It'll be a lot easier on your body. If you wait and then it spreads, you're kind of screwed, right? So it's best to check these because they're silent. You won't know it's happening until it's too late, right? And the colon, the liver, the prostate, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Even your pancreas.
And women have have our female stuff done. Even after you go through the change, you should still have those done to make sure you don't develop cancerous cells or things, and have your breast checked. You know what I'm saying? These things can be, they can't be prevented per se, but if you're caught early or early enough, you can live through it versus waiting too long.
Yeah, that's true, Charlie. Even men have to be checked for. Men can catch breast cancer too.
Yep, I just saw a clip the other day, Mr. Just My Thoughts, and it was literally a dude who had breast cancer.
Yeah.
And men don't realize that you have to do self-checks just like us women do, and keep a feel on your body, know your body. You know yourself better than anybody does. You know the feelings of your body. You know if you're extremely tired. You know if something's going on. Like, you know yourself. That's why you have to be your best advocate for yourself, and much less others. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you're on an airplane and they tell you, you got to put your oxygen mask on first before you can help somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So take care of yourself. Health is wealth, and not just your physical health. You know, me and Mr. Eddie talk about it all the time. Your mental health. Please take care of your mental health.
Yes. Don't be afraid to go talk to somebody when you're feeling depressed. Depression is one of the worst things in the world for a person. You know.
Yep.
When somebody passes and it affects you, don't be afraid to drop a tear. Don't be afraid to show your emotions, because you hold stuff within you. Your brain is not going to analyze that as good. It's not going to say, well, it's all right to do that. And men, it's okay to cry. My goodness. Don't be on here trying to be a tough guy all the time.
I cry all the time. I cry and cry and I cry and I cry.
Yeah, you probably cry. You probably cry in your beer a lot. So
you know what though? But on a serious note, like, I just barely learned how to cry within the last 2 years. You know that?
Well, at least you're realizing it, and I admire you for that. I do. Anyway,
what kills me is that men are told, you can't cry. You're a man. You can't have emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so a lot of men try to do it in private, or they try to hide it. And I'm gonna say this to every man out there: a lot of us good women are not going to use your tears against you. A lot of us good women are going to see you as more of a man and not less of one. And, do not feel ashamed about showing your emotion and being real. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
No, it doesn't.
Although it may seem like that, it don't.
No, that's what I'm saying. We live on the negativity of the world. So if we can just get that negative attitude out of, and like you said, your mind, everything will be all right, hopefully. But as an older gentleman, being around for 75 years, and thank God for that, I'm able to look back on things and still have those good memories. I don't think about the bad ones now. I think about the good ones, the things that made me laugh, the things that made me be thankful that I'm still here today. Like I said, family reunions, getting out, going fishing with my dad, being in the kitchen with my mom, learning to cook, watching my brothers and sisters have their children. I'm an uncle. I'm a great uncle. I'm a grandfather. I'm a great grandfather even. I'm thankful for that because a lot of people younger than myself aren't here today to enjoy those things in life. And when we appreciate family and have good family values, those things will stay with us. And we will try to do better.
Oh, I'm gonna say Char Betty's right. I'm gonna say this. See some of y'all like big strong men when y'all are heartbroken and really like you can feel in y'all. I don't know what it is, but bitch, I will start ugly crying. Like I am not joking. Like my dad's one of those, right? He hardly ever, but when he breaks down, like I don't know what it does to me, but it breaks me down. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not that type, and so when he's crying, it's for real. And you know, like funniest thing when he watched the Lion King, he was like, "I just got something in my eye. I got something in my eye." But like, when our dog passed, who was his like princess, right? She was we had her since I was a baby, and I named her literally because my first word was baby. So that was my dog's name. When she passed away, that was the first time that I saw my dad literally break down. And when I swear to God, I was like, you know what I mean? But he refused to do the same over our male dog who had that long too, because he said he was a man and he had to, like, because he was our male dog. He's like, he had to put him away. He's one, like, my dad's like a big teddy bear though. He's a big man, but he's a big teddy bear. What up, Illuminated? And yeah, I'm gonna say this too. What up, Delcy? I'm gonna say this, Seraphim Queen. If you ever motherfucking apologize for your motherfucking feelings again, girl, and if anybody fucks with you in here, you know I'll jump off that motherfucking porch. Yeah, and I'll jump off that motherfucking porch. I swear to God.
Squirrel.
Let me get back on the porch.
Yeah. Yeah. Once again, to all those, I don't have my other phone with me. I'm on my box. Good morning to you guys. The ones I haven't spoken to, the one that spoke to me in the chat, because I can't see the chat right now. And thank you for being here with Charlie. And don't forget to give that thumbs up, because as they say, the algorithms help us.
Mr. Williams, I'm going to have to ask you politely to get your shit together then.
Well, let me go.
Best read the chat, bro.
Device so I can say hello to the chat as they pop up, because I know somebody's spoken to me and I haven't spoken back. But like I said, this is impromptu for me today. I heard Charlie. I hadn't heard from her in a couple of weeks, but I'm glad you're feeling a little better, Charlie, that you can get on here and spread your positivity.
Well, I felt the need to force myself this morning, because I was like, you know what? It's been 2.5 weeks. I've not felt good, but I want to check in with everybody, make sure everybody's is okay, and let them know I'm okay so they won't freak out. That's why I've been trying to hit certain panels. You know what I'm saying? When certain people are live, and just show support and all those good, lovely things. Oh, and also, Char Betty, that is Mr. Just My Thoughts. We call him Mr. William, but his name is Just My Thoughts. I'll get his channel link right quick for you. Char Betty wants to subscribe to you because she thinks you're awesome.
Oh, well, thank you. Just let them know once in a while I'll jump on that. And but I really do music here on YouTube, you guys. So it's in my real name.
How's Miss Gail doing? How's Miss Gail doing?
It's a slow process, honey, but she's coming along well. She's up here with me sometimes when I do my music on my other platform, and I talk to her every day. So, because that's my heart. That moment stuck by me when things were even bad, even on YouTube, but in real life, she stuck by me because she knows me. She knows we know about each other. Her process is slow, and she's also doing well, though. She's recovering, but it's like anything else. When you have an aneurysm or a stroke, as people want to say, it's a slow process. You're learning all over again. I wish she could be up here with me, but she doesn't get on YouTube as much, except to be in the chats and say hello to people right now.
I'm glad I got to hear her a while back on, I forgot whose channel it was. I think it was your channel when you were playing music, and Miss Newbie. Yeah, we were over there at Miss Newbie's house and whatnot. It was so good to hear her voice, to know she was okay.
Right. She is, like I said, and then thank God, that's another thing. I thank him every day. She was at the hospital when the stroke occurred. So they were able to go in and do emergency surgery. And it left her paralyzed on one side. But like I said, it's a long recovery. It's going to be a long recovery. And she's fighting every day. And she tells me every time when we talk, tell people that I love them. I said, I will. And today I'm going to say, she says she loves everybody. So that's my heart.
I said Mr. Dale. I didn't say Misers. Also, Viper, and I hope they get that damn electricity shit figured out. Huggies, Remy. Thank you for coming up.
They haven't fixed electricity yet?
No, Mr. Viper they've had issues with it going in and out over there where he lives.
Oh,
and
okay.
So, yeah. No, they fixed mine about 4 days after we went out power like that during that storm. But Mr. Viper's had issues with it going in and out over there. So I'm glad they're trying to fix that situation.
Yeah.
Mr. Vipran.
Vipran. Our favorite zombie werewolf vampire hybrid.
Well, you know what, Charlie? I'm going to get off here, dear. I got to get out of here. I got a doctor's appointment. I got to go do my annual checkup. So when the summertime gets here, I'll be okay to get out to the park or go down to the river, the mighty Mississippi, and look at the barges go by.
Oh, I'm gonna say this. I've had cousins who work on them barges, and they I love watching them, but I also know how dangerous that job can be. But the barges, they are pretty cool to watch when they come through. And if I used to by a lock and dam, so you get used to watch them go into the lock and then come out on the other. It was so cool.
Come out on the other side, yeah. Like I said, my dad took me fishing, and we went on the Illinois River, and up there near Ottawa, Illinois, and the barges traffic up there was humongous, and it looks like they were so close I could reach out and touch them, but I know I couldn't. And the waves that they leave after they pass, oh my goodness, you could surf on some of them. So that's one of my relaxing things, just to go sit by the Mississippi and watch those barges go through. But I'm gonna get off here because, like I said, I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon, and I need to get ready. And thank you for having me up, Charlie, and thank everybody that came up today and spoke. And G2K, you keep on doing the great job you're doing, young man, and I appreciate what you're doing. Always. And to everybody in the chat, sending you out, as I'm going to take some of Charlie's hugs and give them to you, but I'm going to say I love you as Jesus loves us, even those that don't believe. Thank you for having me here, Charlie.
Huggies, Miss Ray, and I hope everything goes well with the doctor's appointment, and huggies. Y'all totally can't see that I do this, but I totally do these hand things when I do huggies, where I reach out and do like I'm doing up-ups for a little kid. I don't know why I do it.
Well, I'll make my little heart shake too. You know, I got that from MU. That's another person that I kind of admire. She's doing her own thing with her politics. Even though we don't see eye to eye, I still respect her for what she does.
Yeah, Misunderstood's a sweetheart. Sometimes too nice.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Let me get out for here. Bye-bye. Thank you, Charlie, once again.
Bye, Miss William, who got the whole chat pregnant. Okay. He got the whole chat pregnant, yo.
That's going to be one hell of a child support bill.
I know, right? My dog, y'all heard him growling, right? He's growling because the kitten walked across. When he gets under the blanket, he's like a grumpy old man. If people try to wake him up or touch him, he'll go. He don't like to be messed with when he's sleeping. He is a grumpy old man. And then when I get on to him, he'll do that. He'll like talk crap the whole way down the hallway when he's in trouble. Because he's feist. He's half feist and half pit bull, but he acts just like a pit bull. You know, they're pitiful. They're like land seals. He gives you the baby seal face, as I call it, when he wants attention or loving. And then if he gets in trouble, he'll talk shit. But he's like the whole way down the hallway, like head down, going like, I'd be like, stop talking shit. You're the one that's in trouble. Oh, when G2K, when you recorded your puppy, your grandpuppy, doing the howl thing, my dogs wanted to sing the songs to their people and kept looking like, where's the puppy?
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that video got me over like 1,100 views real quick. It's cool.
The kitten is sitting on my shoulder right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. She thinks I'm her jungle gym. I do have a doctor's appointment scheduled for the 19th. So I am, whatnot. And also, we'll redirect over there.
All right. Yeah, it's on my main channel.
Okay. I'll make sure I go set that up right quick. Huggies, G2K.
Much love, ladies and gentlemen. Much love, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me go ahead and get that.
Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Most importantly, just, have the day you deserve to have, man. Have the day you deserve to have. Later from Sugar Glider myself, man.
Huggies, my sissy and my bro. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and set up when GTA is going to do a pop-up, and I'm going to set up a redirect. So all you got to do is sit in your seat. You ain't got to do nothing. You just be lazy if you want to be.
Yeah. Be lazy.
And well, the thing is, if y'all don't know, we got a new show that's happening it's the same show, but we're going to start talking about some new topics Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. GMT, and 2:30 for our West Coast people, right? We're going to be doing, and we're going to be doing, just current topics, things that we see, different things, how it relates to mental health. We're not moving away from mental health. We are just expanding our topic range, right? And sometimes current events do equate to mental health or psychology and different things and stuff like that. So, keep an eye out. And the new show title basically is, we put our catchphrases together. Well, the thing is, what had happened was in retrospect. And we got us a new intro, and shout out to Shar Batty for helping making the video for the outro. You know what I'm saying? So, well, we're just trying to broaden our horizons, as they would say. I'm waiting on G2K to get that damn thing set up so I can set up the redirect. I keep refreshing. I have been, how you been feeling? Oh, and Mr. Eddie, if you would not mind, let me see. No, I think I can get a hold of him. I know y'all know I don't ever ask for cash apps on here ever, and I'm doing this because I want to, not because he wants to, and I don't care what he says. I'm going to drop 2 links right quick. And let me go over here, right here. And this way I can do it. And Mr. Eddie is an amazing human being. If y'all could, if you have any change to spirit in your life, I'm going to put down here Mr. Eddie's Cash App and his Venmo and his PayPal. If you have any extra laying around, I hope I didn't post them all together. Nope. Yep, I did. That's my fault, y'all. Hold on, I got to redo that because I didn't put no spaces, so everything bled together. That's on me, y'all. Make sure I put those spaces. Okay, there we go.
You don't have to do this, Charlie.
I want to do this. Shut up. Y'all heard me tell him, right? He listened. Okay. Anyway, he gonna listen to me. If you have $1, $5, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Eddie has to have surgery and his car needs some repairs. They're a little bit expensive, you know what I'm saying? So every little bit helps. You know what I mean? I've done this for many other people. Y'all have seen me do this for Miss Verditha when her puppy got sick. Y'all have seen me do it, you know, for a lot of different people when, you know, when that situation went down where a lot of people didn't have food. You see me do it for multiple people. If, you know, that's how we give back as a community. When we know somebody in our community needs a little help, we throw out, you know, a lifeline. Right. Every little bit helps. If you got $5, $1, if every person gave something, right, it adds up to something. So just saying. And he gonna tell you, don't do it. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah, I ain't listening. Oh, there we go. The pop-up's up. Okay, let me go get that link and do the redirecty thingy. I gotta set it up right quick. Hold on. The cat. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do this right here. Okay. Customization. Okay, why are you doing that, cat? I love you, but this cat getting on my nerves. I love her, though. Okay. G2K. Yeah. Let me get the damn link to the pop-up. That'll work better. Copy. Paste. Oh, I might do it the old school way. He don't have it set up. You need to ask for permission. So I guess I'll do it the old school way. This link that I pop in chat, y'all, this is for Mr. G2K. If y'all could go over there and tell him it's a Charlie raid, and that Charlie loves him, you know, that'd be very much appreciative. And it's a pop-up awareness day 6. So this is for awareness. It's a very good topic. Y'all want to get over there and get to know and learn something new and help support an amazing human being. That right there. Okay. Yes. Eddie, you provide a service out of the kindness and you give us a place to talk. Never hesitate. Drop your donation links. That's what I'm saying. And if y'all could just share that out and say for the car fund. Just say for the car fund. You know what I'm saying? And rate our brother G2K and tell him y'all love him. He's doing his pop awareness. Good morning, Miss Jill. So here is the link again to Mr. G2K. If y'all could go over there, I was going to set up the redirect so when I end, it just throws you over there, but it kind of can't because he don't have that set up. He has that turned off. So I'm going to do it the old school way where we drop the links in the chat and people just click on it. You know what I mean? That's the old school way before they came up with that redirect stuff. That's the old school way to raid people. Mr. Eddie, do you have any last words for the peoples?
No. Just see you guys tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4:30 Central, 3:30 Mountain, 2:30 East Western. You know, however the time zone works. I don't know. Anything helps, but you don't have to do that, Charlie. You know. But thank you anyway. I know you want to. I know you don't. I know. You know. But neither here nor there. Charlie's an amazing person. All right, you guys. I'll see you over at G2K's.
All right, huggies. I'm gonna go ahead, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a good day. I want y'all to have a blessed one, and go over there to Mr. G2Ks and tell him I sent you, and tell him I'm sending my love. Make sure y'all visit over there. Huggies, Miss Jill, I love you, and I gotta get a catch up on if everything worked out with your transfers for all your files and stuff. Love you. Bye.
I'm from the TUPELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the TUPELO. I'm reppin' my hood to the day that I go. From the TUPELO. I'm reppin' my hood, so love I'm gon' show. From the TUPELO. I'm ripping my hood to the day that I go.
I'm from the west side, we don't need no introduction. This was the best ride. We all big boy rolling and holding. Come take a test drive. Hilldale, Evergreen, Glenkirk, Outer Street, bending every corner on the west, and that's where I'll be. Sunroof back, Captain C banging down 1800, chunking up the deuce to my post slanging down on 1800. Show no love to the ladies that's training round on 1800, making time stand still. Crystalline swinging down on 1800, watching out for them knuckleheads that be staying round on 1800. Big rims and low pros be blanging round on 1800. Better completely change the way you're thinking about around 1800. Really hate to see you boys get left slanking around 1800. Out of street got some history, just let Captain C lay it out. If I don't finish it all on this one, let the second verse break it out. Remember the blue were promising OG standing back there by 60 deep. Bull walking, car blue, a big Anthony using P.
I'm from the TUPELO. I'm repping my